Good afternoon, I am Ella Monaghan and I will be talking about reducing waste from the retail industry. In the last 20 years, companies have been subject to increasing environmental, social and governance measures, or ESGs. Despite companies often experiencing higher costs when implementing better ESG practices, they lead to higher ESG ratings, which are strongly correlated with improved long-term financial performance, such as lower capital costs. Investors are therefore increasingly relying on ESG data to decide which companies to invest in. The COVID-19 pandemic has created huge amounts of global disruption, halting business operations and triggering a financial crisis, resulting in a period of risk aversion. Better ESG practices reduce risk within businesses, and therefore it is imperative for companies to adopt these practices as a result of the Build Back Better scheme in response to COVID-19. Boohoo has taken the retail industry by storm in the last year, purchasing major retailer Debenhams. However, Boohoo have faced multiple ESG scandals since starting up, resulting in share prices dropping significantly. According to Good On You in 2020, Boohoo's environmental rating is not good enough. There are many examples of previous companies failing due to scandals, such as Wirecard, and with sustainable investing becoming more prominent to avoid risk, especially post-pandemic, Boohoo need to adapt to reduce the possibility of scandals occurring. The retail industry is creating huge amounts of clothing waste, resulting from shorter product life cycles and aggressive pricing, leading to customers buying and disposing clothing more frequently. More than half the discarded clothing in the UK was sent to landfill in 2019, according to Circular Economy. This implies a significant element of this issue is a lack of widespread clothing recycling sites, as well as a lack of consumer awareness with regards to existing schemes. I propose that to tackle this, Boohoo collaborates with Tesco, installing clothing collection points at supermarket stores where customers can donate clothes to recycle and, as a result, get vouchers for the supermarket. Boohoo should build on existing partnership with Regain, as this charity performs a similar scheme with existing clothing recycling infrastructure, however, suffers from a lack of awareness and store convenience, preventing it from reaching its full potential. Simple scales will weigh the clothing customers have donated, providing different amounts of supermarket vouchers in return based on the weight of the clothing. The use of scales to automate collection will reduce labour costs, and vouchers will be given through the existing Regain app to simultaneously reduce paper waste, raise brand awareness and increase app users. Additionally, the donated clothing that is suitable to sell will be given to Regain charity stores to sell as part of their current business model, incentivising them to allow Boohoo to use some of the existing recycling facilities to save costs. Clothing that cannot be resold can be reused in Boohoo's production of their new recycled clothing range. Recycling clothing will reduce the amount of waste ending up into landfill, creating more space for more necessary waste, as well as reducing greenhouse gas emissions and energy consumption. Supermarkets will benefit as customers will be attracted into their stores to donate clothing as opposed to competitors, resulting in more customers shopping in there and generating more revenue. Additionally, the vouchers that are given to customers will further encourage spending in stores. This is similar to the current food bank schemes that are already in place in Tesco, so can be modelled similarly. The benefit of using supermarkets is that they are more widespread across the UK, with Tesco owning 3,968 big stores currently, enabling easier access for customers. The clothing collection points can be used to market Boohoo and Regain, especially the new Boohoo Sustainable range, encouraging more responsible shopping habits in consumers. This will attract new customers and increase brand recognition. Boohoo contributing to the reusing and recycling movement will help generate a circular economy, which is essential to achieve sustainable cities and tackle climate change, numbers 11 and 13 of the Sustainable Development Goals, respectively. As a result, ESG ratings will increase from not good enough to attract investors, boosting the share price and increasing the ability to raise finance. This will increase efficiency and decrease risk, benefiting them in the high-risk aversion period post-pandemic. The UK government have introduced a Build Back Better scheme as a response to the pandemic, which may attract government funding to the responsible project. This scheme could be a significant contribution to reducing waste, which is a massive issue, and will benefit Boohoo's brand to instigate as it will generate huge amounts of positive press and opinions about the company. Thank you.